name is Osaze. I'm 48 years old. I become an NSPPD in 2023 because I was having challenge in my marriage. I got married 2022. After I married, they said I cannot have my period. I'm already menopause. So at 2023, my husband decided to break the marriage. So I started coming to NSPPD praying to beg God to help me to fix the marriage. Because when I was 6, it's 2023, I've not got my period. Then I went to Tokoyan last year, I got my period. So I went back home. So we tried IVF last year. After the IVF, it failed. After the failed IVF, since then we have been trying. I've really getting my period. They said I'm already menopause. I cannot do anything about it. So I come to the NSPPD and today I was praying, and I have a picture with my husband and a twin baby. I'll be praying with the communion. I will write daddy birthday yesterday, 2025. So I'll be feeding communion with it. And I said, God, you're going to give me baby. When my husband turned to 50 years next year, I will be very happy. So this afternoon, when we were praying, I was pressed. So I came with my pregnant test. I said, okay, let me just go and do this test. I went to the bathroom, I did the test, and it come out positive. That's what happened. This is the video of the pregnancy test where I did in the bathroom. So I just tried, and this is what come out this afternoon. So I fainted in the bathroom anyway, but I'm okay. I just want to return the glory to God. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm agitated.
My daughter, Janika, had COVID. And when she caught COVID, it was very, very bad in the sense that she wasn't eating. Every day I would go to see her in Leighton. I would go to the house. She would take half an hour to come down the stairs. And I was bringing her food, I was bringing her medication. And every day I spoke to her on the phone, she was getting weaker and weaker. One day, I just decided that the hospital close to her house was not a very good hospital. I'm going to go and collect her and bring her to my own house so that she can go to the hospital close to my house. When I went to pick her, she was just so distraught. She said, Mom, I don't think I'm going to make it. And when I went to pick her, everyone was saying, don't go, you will catch COVID. You can't bring her in the car. So we got to my house and she was saying, Mom, I don't think I'm going to make it. And she slept off. And in the morning, she was so weak. She said, I really don't think I'm going to make it, Mom. So I called the doctor. The doctor said, check her oxygen. When I checked her oxygen, it was 70. The doctor said, I'm going to send an ambulance to your house now. When she went into the back of the ambulance, I sat there and I just remember looking at her, looking so vulnerable. They strapped her into a chair and put her in the back of the ambulance. And at that time, you couldn't go to the hospital. You couldn't go with them. It was a very, very worrying time because it's the only child I have given birth to. So it was something so dear to my heart that I couldn't lose her. Whatever happened, I couldn't lose her. So I then remembered that when I was listening to Pastor Jerry Eze, and I have to thank him. He's so great in everything that he's doing. I just remember him saying, no one will die.
I announce, no NSPPD will die. If your amen was sounding like a warrior, hear me as I hear the Lord. You will not bury. You will not be buried.
So when she went to hospital, I remember that every day I was calling to see how she was. And one day, one of the nurses said, oh, I don't think she's going to make it. I said, she will make it. My pastor said she will make it. No, she's not going to make it. She will not make it. So I now demanded, I want to speak to the senior consultant. 2 a.m. in the morning. Who am I? The senior consultant called me. And he explained to me, he said, we have a drug that we're experimenting with. I said, I don't want her to have any experimental drug. My pastor told me she will not die. Anyway, to cut a long story short, she was put into ICU, and all I was thinking of was what Pastor Jerry Eze said, you will not die. And it was 7 weeks she was in hospital. She came out of hospital in a wheelchair, but to God be the glory. She is now breathing, walking, She's so strong. No trauma, no extra complications. And I have to give God the glory. Thank you, Pastor Jerry Eze.
Pastor Jerry, I'm recording from Ghana today. The Lord God Almighty has shown me mercy, Pastor Jerry. I don't know how to begin this, Pastor Jerry. I'm so dumbfounded, Pastor Jerry. Instant miracle today. I have received my own, oh, Pastor Jerry. There is this pain that is from another world, Pastor Jerry. Hey, this pain render me useless, almost like Pastor Jerry, I cannot walk, I cannot do anything. I will just crawl. If I have to drink water, I cannot get up. If I have to eat, it's a problem. Anything, I'm just lying there and I'll be crying like a baby, Pastor Jerry. I could not just do anything. I was crying like a baby. My sister called. I was crying. She said, what is happening? I said, this pain, this pain. They said it's spinal stenosis in my lumbar. Pastor Jerry, this pain is something else. It was like that. I was feeling the pain. Pastor Jerry, yesterday was Friday. The pain was something else. My sister came over to help me. She went back. In fact, yesterday she returned again. She slept over, doing everything. She came to cook for me. Pastor Jerry, today, as the UK conference was ongoing, I was with you praying together. Pastor Jerry, as the miracle started happening, I was sitting there. I said, let me throw the residue to the cat. Pastor Jerry, as I got up, went to feed the cats, I was coming back. And I was, the moment I got up, I was like, where is the pain in my hip? I felt like I was in a wonderland. Is it me standing? Where is the pain? The pain was gone. Pastor Jerry, I started screaming. You said, how will you scream? How will you shout, Pastor Jerry? I was screaming, I was shouting. I called my daughter. I called the other niece. They are all NSPPDs. Pastor Jerry, I can now walk. Oh, Pastor Jerry, I can go. Oh, Pastor Jerry, the pain is gone. Pastor Jerry, what God cannot do does not exist, Pastor Jerry. The oil on your head, they said will never run dry. You see the oil? Like the Victoria Falls, the oil will overflow. May God bless you. What you are doing is amazing. May God bless you and your entire generation.
Hello, Pastor Jerry. This is Waka from London in the UK. I am declaring with this message that this is my last time on this level. So my testimony is before the testimony, but it's a testimony in itself. The next testimony will be the real testimony. NSPPD UK conference, live and real. This is my real face, so ticket now, see I'm itself. Just tag. That one. I get meeting with the Elroi. Today, every demon, every witch, every warlock, gang stalkers, they call themselves. They must bow for Elroi. They get all power, past power. And today I get appointment with. Today, my life will never be the same again. That thing that's troubling me, today it will destroy.
Hello, Pastor Jerry. It's Waka Okoye. An update on my previous testimony. Today is discharge day, so I'm leaving hospital in a few minutes and I'm going home. And this is my discharge letter. This is it to say that I can go. I escaped a 15-year-old marriage after my husband turned into the occult and my life became very difficult. I ran back out of the country. We lived in Europe and I returned back to the UK and fled to my home where my mom lives. My family had a different opinion. You're a married woman, whatever your husband's doing, you stay there, you work it out, you don't come out. And they didn't really appreciate the difficulty and the danger I was in with the occult practices my husband had began to display. So they gave me an ultimatum to return to my husband's house or to leave home. So I left home and I had nowhere else to go. I've been married for 15 years. I didn't have a backup. I didn't have a plan. I fled for my life essentially, as the Lord led me to, actually. And there's a lot to unpack with that, but there's no time in this particular testimony for all that. Came back to London, found myself now homeless on the streets. So I'm sleeping rough in night buses on the streets. I can get some money. I go to a hostel. There might be 24 people in a room, mixed gender, male and female of all ages. It just was not the kind of lifestyle that I was used to. I'd get a job sometimes. My family would go and mess up the job by telling them all kind of things about me, and they would let me go. All this took a toll on my health. I became very ill. Went to hospital one day. I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand, I couldn't carry my weight. My eyes were dimming. I felt like I was dying, actually. And they examined me. I began to say the O Earth prayer. Finally, the doctors called me and told me I had dried up kidneys, organs shutting down, my eyes were dimming. I was in hospital totally for about 3 weeks. I knew the Lord would heal me because I was praying for healing. From the emergency room, I was praying for healing. I really wanted to attend the UK conference because I got tickets earlier. I prayed about it. I didn't want to give up my tickets, so I spoke to my doctor, and he was so kind and allowed me to go out for the day to attend the conference and return back to hospital. So I went to the conference with my hospital wristband and the UK conference wristband, and that was the best experience of my life. My confidence grew, and God declared that the Lord is in a hurry to do his miracles in the UK.
Before we came here, I already told my people what was going to happen, and exactly what I said. People of God, I hadn't even come up, and the miracles were happening everywhere. People rising up from wheelchair, people dropping their crutches. That is why I know God is in a hurry. And that is why I know Elroi is in a hurry. That is why I know you didn't come for ordinary meeting.
So I believe the Lord is in a hurry to bless us here in the UK. I got a clean bill of health now. I'm out of hospital now. I'm now in my evidence. The council apologized and given me a place. This is the beautiful place I have. I'm going to show you, do a quick tour. That's my beautiful place. I've got a fridge, washing machine, ensuite facilities, is self-contained. I've got security phone to know who's coming through the door, and this is what the Lord has done. This is what the Lord has done. He rescued me from homelessness. He rescued me from failing health, organs shutting down. That's a big thing. Dried up kidneys, diabetes. I didn't know I had. I'm healed of all of that with a clean bill of health. Clean bill of health, as the man of God said. Clean bill of health. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to give the testimony. And I'm just saying to you, man of God, God bless you. Pastor Jerry, sir, God bless you. You're truly a prophet, truly a priest, truly an apostle for our time. Thank you for all your labor of love, for your fervent prayers. And thank you, Elroi, for doing this miracle for your daughter. I am truly grateful. I join millions to say that what God cannot do does not exist.
My name is Kalista Chime, and we are recording this video from Belfast, Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. We've been believing God for the fruit of the womb for the past 9 years, and we have been on the altar. So we've seen women give testimonies that they keyed into Papa's birthday declaration and they got their testimony. So I and my husband, we keyed into Papa's birthday 2024 declaration, and Papa declared that he can see babies everywhere. Women believing God for the fruit of the womb, they should receive their baby, they should carry their babies.
Whether you have faith or you do not have faith, any woman trusting God for the fruit of the womb, any family where they are saying, God, whether you want twins, whether you want triplets, whether you want quadruplets, I don't know the one you want, but angels are here, babies are everywhere, angels are here. Babies, oh my God, the sound of your amen, I announce, carry your babies.
And we keyed in and we believed and we carried our babies. November 2024, I was confirmed pregnant, and the journey started there, and it was all smooth. On 3rd of July 2025, we welcomed our bundle of joy. Here they are, twin girls, Amarachu and Kamsiyochu, which means what to ask of the Lord, and God granted it unto us. We have returned to say thank you to Jesus. We have returned to say thank you to Elroi, and we say thank you to Papa for standing in the gap for us. We say may the oil on your head never run dry. We also say once more, happy birthday to you. May they pray.
They should. Thank you so much, Papa. Thank you for all you do for your people. Thank you for always standing in the gap for your people. Thank you for always coming back stronger every now and then on the altar. Thank you, sir. We wish you all the best. Happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday.